the 2025 SportPesa Legends Cup. We are about to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya, eh? Kenya! Kenya, eh? Kenya! It is time for people.
Yeah, this one, the Uganda Legends. Very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Legends, the SportPesa Legends match. We're coming to you live from the RFA grounds. A match which is the second leg of this year's Legends. Tony goes into contact. Tony War there. Uganda defending into an offside there, referee playing an advantage. Tito carries the ball into contact, trying to offload it backwards. Oliver Mangeni with the first big shove there. Passing it out, Darwin Mukiza has Vincent Mose on the outside, opting to go into contact. The Ugandans falling off tackles. This is a Legends game, but don't forget that these are legends of the past. They do understand this game quite well. Lavin Asego comes in with a switch there to Tony. Tony goes into contact. Tony sets the platform for the Legends. 10 meters out of the try line. Big guy there, Wilson Kopondo. The scrum half quickly shifts the ball. Kenya looking to score in the opening stanzas of this game. Another face there, Wilson Kopondo, but strong defensive effort there from the Ugandans. Lavin, one pass out, Darwin. Vincent Mose shifts wings. Dangerous customer, that one. Goes backwards there, Steve Odhiambo loses the ball, goes backwards. Referee allows play to continue. Mose goes straight into contact. Mose applied his trade in Uganda at some point. Former Impala. Wilson Kopondo, that is a good line. Try time. Kenya Legends. What a line. A good run, a line there by Wilson Kopondo. The opening try goes to the Legends. Not breaking a sweat. Wilson Kopondo there saluting the fan base who've turned out to support the Legends. Awaiting the conversion, we'll have Tito Duke to take on the extra two. Tito adds the extra two. The Kenya Legends 7, the Uganda Legends. There you see the quick shift. Darwin Mukita shifting. That double pump there, deceiving the Ugandans, that double pump. And putting Wilson Kopondo through a good line to score the opener there. Wilson Kopondo, all smiles. The Legends take the lead. Kickoff, Uganda kick it deep. Bounces in the field of play there. That's a line out for the Kenya Legends. Karimi in your picture. You'd call him a legend for the Legends. Referee legend. Lavin. Beg your pardon, that was Osiemo. Okoraj looking to take it back straight into contact, goes into Francis Mutuku. Mutuku there, asked to roll away. Uganda with Tony Okello. Tony goes into contact. Tony, former Strathmore. And current Heathens. That's a good counter coming through there. The first man arriving, and that's a turnover. Successful. Beg your pardon if you're having any challenges with the sound. Technical team will be working on it. But we're trying very much to beam the game live. It's a line out.
Remember this, the 2025 SportPesa Legends Cup.
1 meter or so into the Uganda half.
KV Unlimited, Wells Fargo, True Black, Live Eye, the Kenya Rugby Union, and SportPesa.
Legends with a line out. Steve rises. The Ugandans sneak it. Kick straight into touch. That's a line out feed for the Ugandans. A win there for the Ugandans. And an opportunity lost. Attempting that 3-ball front of the line out take there, but the Ugandans were quick to bounce on that line out throw, and it's now Uganda with the line out feed. Most of these Ugandans have, of course, applied their trade at some point. Kenya attempting a turnover there. That's a penalty awarded to the Uganda Legends. Looking for touch and successfully getting the ball into touch. If you're just joining us, welcome to the live stream of the SportPesa Legends return match. The first leg was held in Kampala. The Ugandans falling short at home. 19-17 was the full-time score in favor of the Kenyans. It's time now for the Kenyans to pay back, host the Ugandans. Line-out time for the Ugandans. 3-man at the line-out. Tony rises. Ball is taken back. Aredo. Ball is shifted back to the blind. Kenyans attempting a counterattack. 1 man on the outside. The offload not finding the mark. And that is a knock on in the tackle. Ball was knocked on in the tackle. Beautiful Saturday afternoon right here at the RFA grounds. Great pictures coming to you live, courtesy of Live Eye and SportPesa. The referee, pro from South Africa, enjoying his time out in Nairobi. Remember, we'll be having the Safari Sevens coming from the 10th to the 12th of October. Grab your tickets right now at the Tico Hub platform going down at the Nya National Stadium. An opportunity to catch a glimpse of the future of the Kenya Sevens, the Shujaa team. They'll be looking to defend their title they won in Machakos last year. Kenya Lionesses will be in action too. Remember, KCB, by virtue of the fact that they won the SportPesa National 7 circuit, they booked their ticket to play at the Safari 7, so you'll be having a glimpse of the Lions. But most importantly, grab your tickets early enough. 300 shillings for regular, VIPs. Will be having their own specific ticketing platform. Not really ticketing platform, but their own prizes. But well, the Ugandans here looking to strike back, having fallen early days to that early try by Wilson Kopondo. Wilson Kopondo played for the Kenya Harlequins, played for the Kenya Simbas, and of course, Shujaa. Was a long-time campaigner with the Shujaa team on the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series. Scrum fed there. Coming round is the Ugandan legends with good clearance at the rack area there. Osiemo losing his feet. There was a hint of a gap there. Osiemo stands and quickly goes once again, wraps round. It's a legends game, but it's still rugby. Everything goes. Don't you be deceived, these guys haven't lost much. There is the ferocity in the tackles, the counteracts. You can see the face there, Tito Duke just having a word with the referee. That's a penalty awarded to the Ugandans. First opportunity for the Ugandans to get onto the scoreboard, and hoping to see what they do here. And they elect to go for the goal. Perfect afternoon for rugby. The internationals are on. I'm sure if you're an All Black fan, you're having a good afternoon so far. A good day, if I may add. Later on today, we'll have the world champions.
Plus points for Uganda. Score now, the Kenya Legends 7, Uganda 3.
The Ugandans getting their first points on the scoreboard, 3 points. It's game on here.
Address your haters.
Uganda looking to bring the ball back there. Referee having to pull it back. It's a scrum here for the Kenya Legends. It's a good backline parking at 10. Lavin just right behind the scrum there. We have Vincent Mose at first center. Tito Duke. Second center, we have Okoa George. Fast receiver there. Mose. That is Lavin. Switch back to Tito. Tito goes into contact, checks the Kenya Legends forward. A hint of an offside there. An early foray into the gap. There is a cross kick coming through from Lavin. Asego. The bounce is into touch. It isn't a favorable bounce, and the ball sails into touch. That is an opportunity for the Ugandans. They've opted to go for a scrum. Check. They've opted to go for a scrum.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Legends Cup, brought to you by SportPesa. And remember, in 2 weeks, we're going to be at Safari Sevens at the Nyayo Stadium from the 10th to the 12th of October. So buy your tickets now. Please follow the official KRU page on Instagram, X,
the Ugandans,
Facebook, and TikTok.
The Ugandans looking to attack from deep. Wokos takes them forward, goes straight into Okoa. Okoa needs Steve Odhiambo to come in to help. Quick recycle, Tony on Diek. Tony bumps off Tito. Now Tony has David Mukisa to deal with, one person. And there you have a counter coming, but not done. Not successful. Uganda looking to score, having scored 3 points from their last foray into the Kenya 22-yard area.
Current scores: Kenya Legends 7, Uganda Legends 3.
Have numbers on the outside. They could use them.
The battle is on.
Battling hard on the ground there, the Ugandans. The Kenyans giving as much as they're receiving. Uganda have an overlap, needing to switch and shift the ball quickly to the outside channels. Wokorach with his clubmate Tony offloading it to Wokorach missing touch by inches. The Kenyans, that ball wasn't open, was it? It wasn't open there. It's a penalty. It's execution time. They tap it quickly, players not 10 meters. That is a good thought process. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a held up call. Now you can see the players. That was a quick tap. The players were in 10 meters, but you don't require 10 meters if you're 5 meters out of your triangle.
Behind the team, Akenya! Once again, Akenya! 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 Watu wa Ngong Road stand. Let's go, guys! Let's go, Kenya! Let's go!
Here you have the crowd getting charged. Happy days here. A family affair. The goal line dropout finds touch. The ball had to bounce in the field of play before bouncing into touch for it to be successful. If not, it would have been a scrum 5 meters out in favor of the Uganda Legends. A line out for the Ugandans. Once again, they are afforded an opportunity to attack, to add on to the 3. Thanks for coming through. If you're watching us live, they rise high. Tony there, still playing for the Heathens. Go down the blind once again. Tony has been busy this half. He's been fetching them, has a line break, has been breaking, has been tackling, has been everywhere. He's giving the Kenyans a run for their money. Uganda once again. Miss pass there. Wokos receives it. Once again, strong defense there. Good clearance. Ugandans committing and passing. It's a turnover. The ball was available there. Not sure if the referee will be allowing play to continue. Yes, comes back the Uganda way. Uganda battling hard. Still on the balance. The difference. Just 4 points. Remember, the winner will be coming courtesy of accumulation of points.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize the presence of Ambassador Uhuru, who has just walked in. Karibu afiziwe, lakini tumemsave.
There you have a player there on the floor. Kenya Legends fitting the scrum. Lavin goes to the boot. Long boot forward. Lavin bringing it back, going to the skies. Lofts it high into the skies. The Kenyans knock it forward. The referee allows play to continue. Okoraj, Michael. Brought to the floor there, Steve Odhiambo. That's an isolated Ugandan, but the ball squats backwards. Kenya bringing it back. Mose losing the ball backwards, floating it from the floor there. Rips the ball away, Oliver Mangeni. Oliver Mangeni goes into contact straight. The arriving players going off their feet. Darwin. To Okoa. Okoa has numbers on the outside. Osiemo to once again Osiemo. Joel Nganga. And that is players going off their feet. Going off feet. Penalty. Decision to make for the Kenya Legends. Lavin looking to get the ball into touch. They turn down the 3 points on offer. Opting to test out their line out, probably a maul here. First one, hopefully. By the players, hands on knees.
SportPesa Legends Cup, proudly brought to you by Farmridge, Kevian, Wells Fargo,
the offload there. CMO goes into contact. Michael
the Uganda
brings
Rugby
him
Union,
to the floor.
the
Quick
Kenya
recycle.
Rugby Union, and SportPesa.
It's good to welcome you if you're just joining us. The referee
Ladies and gentlemen, from
penalizes the Kenyans. Stepped onto the pitch, went back. It's a free kick. 15 meters into the field of play.
Episode 42 of the Impala Floodlights, coming to you right across the fence at Impala Rugby Club. Before that, we had Nyayo. 10th to 12th of October at the Nyayo Stadium. Grab your tickets on ticohub.com.
Yep. Grab your tickets early. ticohub.com is the place to be. All matters ticketing. Safari Sevens tickets going live. Impala Floodlights tournament also will be coming a few weeks from now. There you have Mose on the break. Vincent Mose causing havoc. Takes the ball into the 22. Needs a good runner. Players in motion. Kopo opts to go into contact, holding the ball. And the Ugandans go for the ball, ripping it forward. Wilson Kopondo losing the ball there. That is a scrum down in favor of the Ugandans. That's an opportunity that has been lost. The Ugandans there. Scrum off on duty, taps the number 8, coming round. The Ugandans take it all the way to the wing. Strong defense there. Vincent Mose coming through the rack, counter rack, successful. Lavin. Quick ball is needed, going down the blind once again. Darwin testing the blind side, but the Ugandans are aware of that threat. That's a penalty. It's a tackle. Players not releasing Vincent Mose, no tackle, not 10 meters, as he was tackled there. Aware of that Ugandan not being 10 meters, run straight into the man. Darwin once again. This could be a repeated offense, but the referee allows play to continue. Vincent Mose still looks like he could put on that Impala jersey and take on one of these few young tucks or young players who are coming through and teach them a bit of how to play fullback rugby, wing rugby. What a player Vincent Mose was. And he has been showing glimpses of his yesteryears.
Now warming up. Hit the bomb squad. The bomb squad. Bomb. Nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons are warming up. Nuclear weapons.
Strong shove there by the Ugandans. Tony coming out. Tony Ongoro G. Tony slides over. Try time.
Kenya!
Tony there saw the gap and raced to score Kenya's second. Grasping for air. The Ugandans caught napping there. The scrum was moving backwards. The Ugandans thought they had the Kenyans at scrum time, and the flankers didn't come out quickly enough. They committed to make sure that scrum goes backwards, so you can have your cake and eat it with a shove coming in.
14.
That means
Uganda
they delayed their exit, and there you have it, one fend, and that is Tony Award diving over, sliding over for Kenya's second. The legends have their second.
Mnaweza pia sisi tukunywe maji ya Kenya. Hey! Kenya! Kenya! Hey! Kenya!
Water break for the Kenyans and the Ugandans, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after a few short seconds. Grab something to drink. Enjoy the SportPesa Legends.
Maya wood, your menace, Mori Wagopa. Again, no winjo. Boys na band. Bade, ukumbuka, all people. They're beautiful, they're bad, they're ugly. Mosu, señorita. Saito, nyako, moro, manyinga, chien, nyaji, sumu, tamoseni, hai, mada. Paulina, Carolina, Agneta, Opa Momarita, okay, Juanita Tizinga, Petronila Pascalia Mabendeta, Okinyo Maira Timadango, Tony Woka, Okiko Sambuka, Tomeda Kimoroni Monda Tek ni Makani, Afim ni Makani, ni Monda Tek ni Makani.
Grab something to drink wherever you're joining us from. Welcome back to the first half, second half of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. The SportPesa Legends return match. The Ugandans. The Ugandans kick deep, 10 meters. Michael Okorach losing the ball forward. It's a scrum here for the Kenyans. Tito punches through the midfield. Chanje. Darwin shows line break there for the Kenya Legends. Vincent Mose on his shoulder. If only Darwin could have had Vincent. Michael goes straight into Vincent. That's a beef brewed at the Heathens Club. Both players know each other quite well. They played for the Ugandan national sides, the Simbas and the Uganda Cranes, over the years as they competed. The ball didn't find touch. Lavin Asego bringing it back. Wilson Kopondo has Collins Injera. Why couldn't give Collins Injera the ball? Come on, Wilson. You can see there his teammates just asking why. Why? Give it to Collins. Time for us to see what Collins is all about. And Kopo plays his last few seconds in that last act. He'll probably come back later. Not sure how the legend laws. Probably taking a breather. He's had a busy opener. Busy opening 20 minutes. Sitting right beside me, former chairman, Ambassador Awori, and Richard Omwela. The legends really bringing out our legends, both on and off the pitch. Could see former chairman Mwangi Muthee also in the house. Richard Oduor Gangla also joins the party. It's quite a field out here. Remember, this is a return match, an annual battle between the Uganda Legends and the Kenya Legends. Hosted and brought to you courtesy of Nondes. Live Eye being the official TV live stream partner, making sure that you back at home have an opportunity to see Tito Duke shifting passes to Darwin. Darwin going into contact with the elbow, but no damage there. Lavin. Straight into the man, through the middle, isolated there. Players need to leave. Lavin comes back down the blind once again. Tony Award. Tony's met ferociously there. The Ugandans. Lavin comes round. Has Collins. Collins sees space. Collins steps back. And there you have it. Try time, Kenya. There you have it, just like back in the day. All Collins Injera needs is the ball in hand. Receiving. Whoever said that a legend can't play this game. There you have it, Collins Injera goes over for Kenya's third. See the family of Collins Injera just celebrating that try there. Enjoying seeing Dad on the pitch. Dad, who was a servant and still is a servant of the game. an all-time try scorer for the Kenya Shujaa.
Gently walking off.
If we're talking about pedigree, if you're talking about class, then Collins Injera epitomizes the class that we are all referring to. You can see there Tito floated it. It was a broken play opportunity. Lavin goes round. The Ugandans cuttering there, and that was an opportunity straight. And all Collins had to do was step back and change his attacking line. Shift the hip slightly, so ever slightly to the right. There you have the offload coming through. Collins lights up the eyes. You can see that. That's nostalgia for us. And that is Collins Injera going over for Kenya's third. Restart 10 meters. The Ugandans kick deep. Once again, Lavin looking for an exit. Goes high, grimacing in pain. Not sure what he has twitched there. Strong counter by the Ugandans. Uganda just looking to punch through those opportunities. An overlap on the outside, floated pass. Good defense there, but nobody at home. They lose it forward. Darwin with a counter attack for the Kenyans, going straight into the men, looking for space behind. That's a knock-on. That's a knock-on. I go straight into touch. First mistake there. That will be a scrum to the Kenyans. Michael there, just spilling his lollies. He had to pick it up. Bouncing ball there. Tough one. The Ugandans bring in the changes. Also the Kenyans. You can see there Lavina Sego coming off the pitch. Victor Sudi's in. Down Kisa will be shifting. Darwin drops into the fly-half position. Collins Injera is our center. Victor Sudi is at 13. Vincent Mose at 15. Just trying to see who's on the wing on the far side. Good feed. Strong platform there for the legends, the Kenya legends. Victor was running that hard line, but the pass wasn't as good as the line. Uganda now turning defense into attack. Good strong tackle there, Machanje. Referee playing an advantage, a penalty advantage. Oliver Mangeni just holding the player up. Joining the fray is also Eddie Omondi. Eddie Omondi there supporting Oliver Mangeni there. The Ugandans opting to go for that scrum down. Pro's there. Pro there is saying nope. Steve Odhiambo in your picture. A good outing for the family. Good outing for rugby fans. Remember Nyashinsky will be here for the after party later on. Michael looking for Uganda's second. Finished off. Uganda looking to recycle. Kenya coming in with a counterattack. The player is off his feet. You can't stand up with the ball off your feet there. Yeah, the clear release was there, but the player played the ball on the ground. He needed to get back onto his feet so that to have an opportunity to play that ball. You can't have your cake and eat it. Dan Kiza looking for touch. Successful that kick. Michael there, tackle there. Steve diving onto the player. There you have it. The player went onto the floor. There was a counteract there. He wasn't on his feet, one knee on the floor. And that is a right call there by Pro, showing why he is a pro and why he is the one taking charge of the pros, the legends. Darwin, ball is back into the 22. So ain't no way he could find touch. Players advancing with that clearance kick by Darwin Mukita. Wow, offside. With the changes of the law, all the players, once your kicker has kicked the ball, he has to try and make sure that you are onside. You can't advance forward without the guy who kicked the ball advancing forward. So that means you're in an offside position. And that is exactly what the referee called there. You cannot have a decision to make. And they opt to go for a scrum down. Uganda. Go straight into counter, coming round to the open side. Quick ball needed. Extravagant dummy by the tall lock. Referee playing an advantage. Referee will definitely be talking to the Kenyans. Second penalty in quick succession. Slow ball there. The rack area. Strong carry. Not making any forward movement, and the referee pulls play back. Quick tap once again. The Ugandans grinding. Asuman Mugerwa being the menace. Big carry after big carry. Remember, he still plies his straight. That was a knock on there at the tail of that truck, and the referee saw it. But Asuman Mugerwa has been a big proponent moving forward for the Ugandans over the last couple of minutes. But that is another opportunity that has gone begging. Most of them are getting a head check. I did see the referee from the touch signaling that he needs an HIA, but he confirms he is okay. Maybe a bit of fatigue. Going through the tests. Physio there, Ochieng. It's a big carry there. Asuman Mugerwa goes straight into Mose. Mose has put his body on the line this first half. He's made so many runs. He's defended well. He's tackled well. Just giving us a glimpse of what the past has been and what to expect for the rest of this game as the Hota sounds in the background. Made a change. Breather needed for Vincent Mose. Well, with the sound of the Hota in the background, the referee and the legends, the Kenya legends, decide to kick into touch. It is half-time. Has been an eventful first half.
The Kenya legends 19.
The Kenya legends
Uganda
19.
3.
Uganda 3.
How are you doing, everybody? It's your girl CJ, and by now tunakubaliana that Saturday is always a rugby day. And on that note, welcome to today's episode of the Hard Tackle. Nakama Kawa, this is your most looked forward to rugby show in the 254, brought to you by the leading gaming platform SportPesa, baby. First on today's show, we recap the recently concluded SportPesa 7 circuit with Biggie on location. Alikuwa na hangout na Mbogi pale. Closing day, check this out.
Ini freestyle yo, ini freestyle, ini freestyle yo, ini freestyle.
Ilianza na kunyanya, ikenda kwa majaba. Sikuwa na rada na jiweka kwa nani. Jana nilianza, leo nikaanza. Kesho nikaanza, kesho kutaka
Put them with the burner, 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 put them
Vipi watu wangu mazejo, this is the last day of the SportPesa 7 Circuit mazejo 2025. Na mambo inachemka mazejo. We are dubbing this closing day. Na tunataka kujua kama pale high school au pale primo, tunataka kujua weka player unafunga na nani leo.
Kwa majina naitwa Wafula, kijana kutoka Butula. Timu yetu ita Wambos, mademu ita Msomatu.
Kuna Strathmore Leos hapa hivi. Kapi ni aje?
Inakuaje mzee?
Uko fiti?
Kwa salama, uko aje?
Uko fiti sana. Mazejo unaweza tupeleka vile nini imekuwa series zote?
Season imekuwa tough. Good luck to the players. Players wameperform. Tunataka sasa tuone next season itakuaje. Sasa tuko na experience mbaya. Tukirudi sasa tunarudi na machungu.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Embu Sevens was a highlight. We got to the semi-final. The boys played their hearts out. They were good. We got to the semis, and today also is a fantastic day, a glorious day. We have a cup. We have something to go back with. The boys are proud. They're so happy of themselves, and we are proud for Moose fraternity and everybody who supports Moose Rugby, at the university and the people around, and the fans of rugby. We are always grateful, and I can't forget to mention God, because without Him no man was made, and without Him there was nothing that was made.
Kwa hii sakiti yote tumejibamba vibaya sana, thanks to SportPesa for being the sponsors. Imekuwa fiti sana. We had a good start, but hapo hivyo katikati got some knocks, tukarudi chini kiasi, but we picked our lessons. Tunajua what to do next time. We have to be consistent.
Leo tunaita closing day, si ndio? So kama unakumbuka back in the day shule pale, closing day ulikuwa unafunga na msee, si ndio? Maybe unaweza tuambia ni timu gani mlikuwa mfunge nayo leo? Mlikuwa mnataka?
Tulikuwa tumetamani kufunga na KCB sana. Hiyo ni ukweli.
Tumefunga na KCB mara nyingi. Sasa hiyo tumebaki tufunge nao ni Daystar.
Very nice, very nice.
Daystar ndio wanafunzi wenzetu. Hata tukatufunge nao.
Nyuma ya dom.
Wewe unaweza funga na nani?
Hao tu nyuma ya dom.
Tupatie msee mmoja.
Msee mmoja. Omukwachiwa, I can't see you.
I think I'll go with the Daystar University. It's a university side. We have seen them grow. We've played with them from the lower division to this point, and they are doing a pretty good job. They are doing an outstanding, amazing job for who they are, and I'm proud of them. And I would have wished to just encounter with them, a good encounter with them. Ningefunga nao. I really wanted to play alongside Odongo at the wing. Sure. To see who's the boss.
Amalemba.
Mimi ningefunga na Brass. Yoko.
Wainya. Nice kicks. Hizo conversions ziko best.
Pato. Yoko pia. Yunda anawabeba.
Nice.
Strathmolios.
Very nice.
Playing against Wekesa. I was up for the challenge for him since tunacheza position moja. Pia going to the big stage. Ako amecheza nje. So nataka kumfikia pia, so alikuwa kama na bench, nilikuwa nifunge na yeye.
Neje la Maita. Mbona mtu anaangalia? Neje la Maita.
Yoko.
Mbona
ule msee anatupigaga sana.
Nilikuwa nataka kufunga na John Okoth. Alisema ati na strap na chezi. Nimetua tujapatana nao. Ingekuwa mbaya.
Sati. Nilikuwa natafuta Arturo. Lakini sikumpata, but come next time. Brand Mutugi, lakini nimembeat twice hapa. So nime tick box.
Floyd at least 1 2 3 nilimbeat inside out.
Mimi nilikuwa nafunga na Tony Omondi.
a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Yes.
Mimi Suchi Abukuse. Mbona akona tupigia makelele sana.
Mimi ningependa kufunga na Kaboli. Huyu jamaa tunazoeana sana.
Na ilikuwa nifunge na Mola. Mola anasumbua sana.
Came hungry for it, they took it. We got young boys, 17 years, 16 years, 18 years in the team. They still got 4 or 5 more years to learn. They still got another year to learn. They already have a taste of losing. Definitely next year they'll come back stronger.
It's been a roller coaster. We won at Mombasa, lost in Nakuru, won in Christie's, lost at Embu, and got back to win the last 2. It's been a roller coaster, and for sure we've been dominant. Like I said, in the first tournament in Mombasa, we made it to the 6 finals like we had purposed. We lost out on 2, but we managed to pick out the overall one. That means consistency and the dominance I talked about. It's a big honor to our sponsors, first of all, KCB. The brand has been really with us. The bank has supported us through and through, from the sessions, everything. The boys have been in check. That's why we've been consistent all through. And also a big shout out to SportPesa, who've been through the support from the first tournament, the preparation, KRU at large, and making sure that everything is on board, including the live streaming. It's a big shout out to them. Thank you for the support. We just began, like I said.
You see the kind of competition that is coming through. We're having a very robust, young caliber of players coming up, and I'm sure we'll be able to see them even turning up for Morans and subsequently Shujaz. So the competition has been very, very good. Having our Shujaz playing for their local clubs, it has actually increased the level of competition for the circuit, and with that you've actually seen how the games have been. and it's a win-win for the fans, for the players, and just for everyone around the game.
Wadau, we can agree, you cannot say rugby bila kusema SportPesa. It's a wrap for Dollar Sevens and the SportPesa 7 Circuit 2025. Tupatane Safari Sevens.
Na kama ni wewe ungefunga season na nani? To show hapo comment section. And from the Hard Tackle family, manze, big up to all the players when you want to make it to the Kenya Sevens training squad. Manze, we wish you all the best. Na kama hamku make it, manze, keep up the hard work. Next time ni wewe. And now, on to the SportPesa Legends Cup 2025. After the epic clash in Uganda, it's now time for the Kenyan Legends to host Ugandan Legends at home. We caught up with the amazing Lavin Asego as he shares what to expect in this epic clash. Take a look at this.
Counting hours to the SportPesa Legends Cup 2025, pitting the Kenya Legends versus the Uganda Legends here at the RFUA grounds. And joining me right now is
Lavin Asego, part of the Legends team for 2025.
Welcome back, Lavin, to the team.
Thank you, it's good to be back. Yeah, it's I was out for just over a year.
Yeah.
Still a bit anxious because Saturday will be my first game back after injury, but I'm happy.
It was a knee injury?
Yes, it was a knee injury.
How is the knee holding up right now?
So far, so good. I think it's able to carry the burden that I have, so I think it's good to go.
I've seen some kicks there, and out of 1 to 10, how would you rate it?
I think it's a meager half. I was still, in terms of kicks, I'm still not there.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why we hope that it won't come down to kicks, because if it does, kutakuwa na shida.
You guys look confident. The squad is back. People looking psyched up for the game.
I think the confidence comes because we've played together for a few games, so it's just about gelling with 1 or 2 players that have come in.
Yeah.
But the spirits are good in the camp, and we're looking forward to a great weekend.
Yeah. In Kampala, the Ugandans were saying this year they are doing it, and they almost had it in the first leg, just narrow 1917 win, the closest they've ever come. What are your expectations of the game tomorrow? I
think all credit to Uganda. It's been the gap has been closing with every fixture. It was they gave us a run for our money in Kampala. But I think in Nairobi it's a different ball game. So I think tomorrow we'll just see what you can put out there. But I'm under no illusion that it will be a very easy game because Ugandans, we know how they play. They're always passionate about the sport and about their flag, so they'll come wanting to have one of us.
We'll be at home. We've won the past 2 years, going for a 3rd crown. What is the message to the boys just in the final hurdle there?
I think the message to the boys is let's just remember to have fun, because that's the spirit of the Legends. Because this outfit is greater than ourselves, and we'd like to see it carry on. So in as much as we want to win tomorrow, but it's also about the camaraderie and the friendships that we've built and the memories that we will share, and our family and our fans will be here, so definitely looking forward to a good Saturday.
Love, just to ask you about SportPesa coming on board, supporting you guys all the years. How's that partnership been like?
I think
Well, we're back. Second half of the SportPesa Legends Cup. The Ugandans looking to make the return back. Michael Okorach brings the ball back where he's tackled straight into touch. Yeah, the ball goes straight into touch. Very warm welcome if you're just joining us. Welcome to the RFUA grounds. Here we have second half of the return match of the Kenya versus Uganda Legends. We're stoked to have you on the ride. Many thanks for joining, coming in, and making part and parcel of the games. Today we had age grade Michael Okorach with a line break there. The Uganda Legends looking for their second try. Beg your pardon, their first try of the match. Their second opportunity to score some points. But Michael is tackled there, last-ditch defense by the Ugandans. Quite a number of changes coming in the second half. You can see there engineer Moses Mukabane on, Salaton Muturi on for the Kenyans. The Ugandans looking to score fast. Remember, the first leg ended 19-17 in favor of the Kenyans, sneaking away from Kampala with that 2-point difference in the bag. Yeah, pro there signaling a substitution for the legends, the Kenya legends. In your picture there, I'm not sure who is getting treatment on the far side. Seemingly the physio attending. Yeah, the physio attending. Referee pulls play back. Time to restart with a line-out throw. Salaton Muturi looking to hit the mark. He has, as the Ugandans knock it forward, the referee playing advantage, scrum advantage. The ball is bubbled once again. The initial mistake there from the Ugandans, knocking the ball on. So scrum feed. Eddie Omondi there, backing in at flanker. Collins, the scrum of Victor Sudi, playing in front of his family, and of course this being the Kenya Harlequins home ground. Current chairman, Kenya Harlequins. That's a good kick. Ladies and gentlemen, fast 50-22. Good execution there. Possession will be for the Kenya Legends. That's a good touch finder there, sending Uganda back into their own 22. It's time for that execution. It's execution time. For the Kenya Legends. Salaton, formerly of Mwamba RFC. Dummies. And that is a free kick to the Ugandan. Second time it's happening to the Legends. Free kick, kick dip. The bounce, not favorable. Touched, of course. Yes, it was touched. Yes, it was. That initial touch there. Could have done well with allowing that ball bouncing into touch. But it was touched. That is a line out for the Ugandans. A good return for the Ugandans. The bounce is back to the Ugandan side. What do they do? Form a maul. First maul of this game.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to grab your Safari Sevens tickets on ticohub.com.
That is a penalty awarded to the Ugandans, tagging the arm in the air. Players not 10 meters out. Quick tap. Numbers on the outside. Go straight into the man. Kenya Legends have to release. Another face, another attacking foray. Moving closer and closer to the try line. Wide pass to the outside man, the danger man. Michael Okorach bumps off the first, second. And there we wait for the referee's call. Touch judge seemingly making his way into the pitch to advise. The center referee, and that is a try. Try time, Uganda Legends. Michael Okorach breaking the fast attack, breaking the fast defensive tackle. Second one, and of course diving over inches close to the try line there, and the Ugandans score their first try of the match. Kenya Legends 19, the Uganda Legends 8.
Conversion wide score. The Kenya Legends 19, Uganda 8.
Diving over there. Narrow margins to work with. Darwin giving it a hoof down pitch. Uganda through Asuman. Referee there pulling play back. Asuman there. Referee penalizing the Kenyans.
Jump to me, let's go.
Long kick down pitch, looking for touch. Great touch finder. 5 meters out of the 22 meters area. Even Kirabo, or is it Chirabo? Magomu used to play for Kabra Sugar. Kenya with an advantage. Big Curry, strong Curry. Collins at 9. Darwin looking for space behind. Looking for that 50-22 once again. Good bounce there for the Kenyans, but a strong defense. Good tackle there. A quick recycle is needed. Ugandans still retreating back on side. Going down the blind is Engineer Moses Mukabane. Collins playing 9. Pablo Machanje. Machanje goes into contact. Big man. The Ugandans have to fight hard. The ball has to be presented. Collins. They have to be careful with Collins. Collins will show and go. That rack area is an opportunity he sees most of the time that defenders don't see. But once again, you'll have to earn the right to attack through the fringes. Kenya asking the questions. Collins. Machanje has Osiemo has Mose, Vincent, good bump off, but tackled into touch. Michael Okorach has made it a personal battle on that wing.
The Ugandans are trying to kill our friend Mose. Stop it!
Good line.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Victor Sudi goes over for the Legends. Another try this second half for the Kenya Legends. A quick tap, realizing the Ugandans were asleep. Quick tap, players were in 10 meters. And it offered big Victor Sudi an opportunity. And he took it with both hands. The Kenya Legends, 24. The Uganda Legends, 8. Conversion is successful, that is 26 in favor of the Kenya Legends. Victor Sudi giving an applause. Well, you see Collins tapped. So Collins, a good image. They play together for the Kenya Shujaa. And they're reliving their days on the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series. Don't you be deceived by Victor Sudi's body frame, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big man with a lot of speed. Try time, Kenya Legends.
Haya. Kenya, hey! Kenya! Kenya, hey! Kenya! 2025 SportPesa Legends Cup. Kenya 26, Uganda wametoka hivyo vyote wako matatu.
Well, the Ugandans have it all to do. Challenge has been posed. The questions have been asked by the Kenyans. Isolated. The Kenyans blocking that area. A good finishing tackle. It's a battle this second half. Remember, the Kenyans have already brought on their bomb squad. Going down the blind. CMO has been a good addition. Is it an addition or he's had a good game this afternoon? Collins shifting it to Victor with one pass out. Mose has wheels. Mose knows his way to the try line. Mose Vincent, try time. Kenya Legends. Well, they've dazzled. Vincent Mose, ladies and gentlemen, has had a blinder of a match. The ball and space ahead. No better opportunity and no opportunity can come your way than that one. And Vincent Mose took it with both hands. Celebrates, taps the badge. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mose has had a good afternoon this afternoon, has made runs, has taken tackles, big tackles, defended with his life. Gives us a glimpse of what he was over the years for Impala and of course for the Kenya Shujaa and of course the Kenya Simbas. Going over the bar once again, Darwin Mukita adding the extra 2. Top of that 2-point shift there. Victor Sudi, one pass out. Mose lit up, saw the space, stepped Ivan Magumu, celebrated, saw the whitewash and grounded the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, Vincent Mose.
Chris Darling on the decks. Mogopa Mungu pekee. Nyamari Nyashinsky and the
Good return.
Commandos. Only here the 2025
Collins.
SportPesa Legends Cup. Kenya
Collins.
Uganda kama kukia nini.
Good strong tackle there, the Ugandans. Progressing that ball down pitch. Tuku. Mose once again. That's a high tackle, ref. Penalty advantage being played. Seatbelt, a lazy tackle. It's a tiring game, this one. An offload there. Collins steps the first one. Has an opportunity to offload it. And the referee will be pulling the play back to where the high tackle, the neck tackle was on Vincent Mose. Just a lazy arm there going above the waist. Darwin there offloading it beautifully back to Collins. Collins steps the first one. Beautiful photos, pictures, and the ball was ripped away. That had to be the only way to stop a rampaging Kenyan Legends. They opt to go for touch. Salaton Muturi looking to feed the line out. Once again, the Ugandans competing, not allowing Kenya, but Kenya fashioned out an opportunity through that bubble of the ball. Machanje knows the try line. That is a try for the Kenya Legends. And there are his teammates saying, gentlemen, good on you. Try time, Kenya. The Kenyans turning on the magic this second half. Edwin Machanje. getting there over the whitewash.
When you went down.
That is the Kenya Legends 31, Uganda Legends 8. Darwin Mukiza will be looking to ice the cake with an extra 2 points. It's been a good afternoon down there. Pinpoint conversion.
Conversion good.
That is Kenya Legends
mingi,
33.
Uganda kidogo.
Uganda 8. Thank you so much for making your time to be with us this afternoon. Remember, we do have the Safari Sevens coming
We'd like to
your
welcome
way.
Uganda to the after party, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Darling is in the building.
You see Pablo
Yeah, she's
Machanges
gonna be
coming
in the
down the
building.
open side.
Maroon Commandos
An
in
easy
the
opportunity
building.
there taken.
And Uganda. Well, yeah.
It is 33-8, the current scoreline.
But these guys are playing better than most teams.
The Legends.
Yeah. Better than all the teams.
Big to the bomber. When you go to that training, I feel like that relaxed moment, like you're throwing passes.
An opportunity here. For the Uganda Legends to feed the line out. They've competed at line out time. They've competed very well. It's a mole there. Kenyans defending that one. Referee asked them to use the ball. Scott Oluoch coming back against the grain, taking the Ugandans forward. Scrum of asking the Ugandans to wrap around. Another big carry needed for the Uganda Legends. Referee pulling play back. There was an infringement at line out time. They opt to go for that scrum down. Parking the scrum, looking to attack the Kenya Legends this second half.
Camera behind you is live.
Huh?
Camera behind
A big deficit in cards so far. See fans in the background there having a good time. Auka Getio, team owner, known as Legends. Peter Nduati, current Impala chairperson. That's a big scrum. Quick tap. The Ugandans catching the Kenyans napping. That should be 5 meters or so out of the try line. Quick ball needed. Numbers on the outside. Scott Oluoch goes straight into the arriving defense. Takes his medicine, but the players were not 10 meters. Uganda saying slow it down. But they don't have time. They don't have time. Grab your tickets. The Safari Sevens tickets going live on ticohub.com. The 10th to the 12th of October at the Nyayo National Stadium. The Kenya Rugby Union will be hosting the rest of the world. So far, just to confirm to you, the teams that have shown an interest in participating in this year's games. Remember, we have both the men and women. We do have age grade also being part and parcel of the games. We played Friday, Saturday, Sunday. First round of games for all teams to be played on Friday afternoon at the Nyayo National Stadium on Friday the 10th. Saturday, Sunday will be match day 2 and match day 3 successfully. Match day 2 being a continued group phase. For the men's category, we do have the Shujaa, Morans, Apache, French Renegades, Reunion, that is the French colony. The UK select side, Zambia, as the Ugandans go over it, ladies and gentlemen, for their their second try. Tony Fitton's there in the background, seeing himself on the big screen.
Uganda have scored. It's yeah, many to Kenya, 13 to Uganda. Thank you.
It is 33-13 in favor of the Kenya Legends against the Uganda Legends. The UK select Zambia, Zimbabwe, Uganda, Shogun Rugby, KCB, who are the national 7th circuit champions, have already confirmed it will be a 12-man category for the Safari Sevens tournament, and that would also include the ladies. So far, the ladies, we do have the Lionesses, Cubs, Uganda, Shogun,
The conversion
Zimbabwe,
is not good. Uganda
Belgium,
remain on 13
Uganda,
points.
and Costa Blanca
And from
Barbarians.
where I sit, Kenya, we are leading by name.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, rush on to ticohub.com, grab your early bird tickets, make a date with us, the Nyayo National Stadium. It is time now for a water break as we head into the second half water break, ladies and gentlemen. The current score, the Kenya Legend All right. The second half of the second half. Last 20. Uganda on the hunt. Knocking that ball on. Kenya with possession. The Ugandans have surrendered possession back to the Kenyans. Tito, Darwin, Oliver goes for that one-handed catch. The pass wasn't put at the right. Position. Michael Okorach on the attack. Ivan Magomo runs straight into Darwin. Darwin declines, says not here. Big counterattack coming in through the side. Tito there putting his weight, coming in through the side. Koa George there needs a bit of attention. Just made his way back onto the pitch. And it's his leg assessed. Ugandans with a scrum feed. Ivan flings a long pass to Michael. The damage master himself. The man who has carried the Ugandan hopes this afternoon. But he's bundled over the perimeter, just above the perimeter line. Well, that was a no-nonsense tackle. That's an opportunity there for the Ugandans. Uganda.
The current scores: Kenya Legends 39, Uganda Legends 13.
It is Michael once again. Finished causing havoc on the far wing.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, on the weekend of the 18th of October, the 25th of October, and the 1st of November, the Impala Flood League tournament will be happening right across the fence at the Impala Club. Rugby Under Lights episode 42. But today, Legends by Nondi is brought to you by SportPesa.
The pass is sticking for
Once
the
again, the
Ugandans.
score. Kenya 39, Uganda 13.
The Ugandans having the largest share of possession this second half. Players not rolling away there. Caught stuck in that ruck area is Wilson Kopondo, assisted by the referee to get onto his feet. A scrum awarded to the Ugandans. They've decided to go for the scrum, looking to have the whole pitch, the open side to attack with. Looking to have the whole open side to attack with this second half. Uganda go straight to the fast arriving defender. Kenyan still battling at breakdown time. Uganda, it's an isolated player. That should be a turnover on his feet clearly. But the referee allows play to continue. Ugandans go down the blind.
Remember this, the 2025 SportPesa Legends Cup. Proudly brought to you by
ability to defend their own try line.
Wells Fargo.
That's a penalty. Double blow there by the referee. That means
Rugby Union,
problems for the Ugandans. No, I beg your pardon. Problems for the Kenyans. Sean Edwards
to make a point.
Sent to the bin. We're spending 10 minutes.
At the village for Pick and Pale.
As the Ugandans look to use that one-man advantage to their favor. The Ugandans will be piling pressure at scrum time here. With Sean Edwards making his way off the pitch, that means it's an opportunity here, 14 v 15 against a defensive Kenyan side who are looking to defend 5 meters out of their try line. The Ugandans are sensing there's something at the end of this scrum. They've had a very good scrummaging afternoon there. They go down open. That's a try for Uganda. Try time, Uganda. Uganda clawing back that deficit.
Try time for Uganda. I'm not sure how, but they managed to
that is 36-18 in favor of the Kenya Legends. Attempting the conversion, pulling it meters back just to open the angle. Good boot, but the marker, the radar, wasn't on target. You see there, that's the scrum of this breaking, coming around the scrum. The flankers stuck into that scrum. They probably thought that the Ugandans were going to shove them over the line, and the fear of disintegrating at scrum time means they are afforded that luxury of keeping the 7 players, having Sean Edwards off the pitch, the 7 players at that scrum intact. And that is space on the outside. Ugandans, good value for money, go over 5 more points. It is the Ugandans have 18, Kenyans 36. Scott Oluoch. Scott Oluoch. Those who know Scott, they know his history. Has played rugby both in Kenya and Uganda. Kenya looking to attack a good line. Run through there. Tony Ward back to Collins. They play together at Mwamba. Collins. Try time. Kenya. They too have combined to devastating effect at Mwamba RFC. They've doubled up once again for the Kenya legends. Collins Injera scores once again. Am I right here? I can see Colin's son celebrating, happy that dad is doing the job on the pitch. Good return here. But the damage was caused on the inside there by Tony Owor. Big rampaging back row playing there as a center. The Ugandans had to scramble to try and get hold of him. They did. But the damage had been caused because the numbers had been sucked into that action. That meant there was space out wide to attack and no one who can put you to the sword as good as Collins Injera. That is not a customer to give the ball at such an opportunity, and he knows he has every bit as that conversion misses the uprights. Oh, you can see Collins passed Tony there. Tony broke the fast defender. Even Magomo couldn't handle. Collins once again came back for his own pass. And you can see the genius in the man there. He passed, went straight into the attacking line and knew that Tony Owor was always going to break the fast defense. And there was an opportunity to offload. Collins Injera, ladies and gentlemen. Current score, Kenya Legends.
Remember, after
44.
this, we're going to have an after party.
The Uganda Legends 18.
Then Maroon Commandos, then Sis Darling, then Yashinsky, then Sis Darling, then Widunda, and Widunda. Kenya. Beautiful Kenya.
Well, it was close in Uganda. It hasn't been
I've
close
also been informed
here.
that the greatest Ohangla artist, Tony Owor, will be performing one of his greatest numbers, 18 Mogi Genje.
Ivan Magomo, Michael tapped in the tackle there. Could easily lead to a yellow card. Oh, well, Kenya are in 10 meters back. That was the first infringement. Thought the referee blew a penalty, but he's opted once again to afford Uganda a second bite of the cherry. You can see the laugh on his face there. It's a legend, man. Let's enjoy the moment. Let's reminisce our days. And the Ugandans are lucky to have that scrum feed once again. But the referee holds play. On the floor there was Ogada's. The Legends from Uganda have always hosted the Kenyan Legends so well in Uganda, in Kampala. But these are gentlemen who serve this game currently just enjoying their retirement. Remember, they also take part, that is the Kenya Legends, they do take part in the invitational tournament for the Legends, or is it Vets, in Dubai. So they'll be in Dubai for the Dubai Sevens. But first things first, the 2025 SportPesa Legends Trophy, second leg. And the trophy is the first order. The ball is stolen there. That's Steve Odhiambo there, battling strong and hard with the legends from Uganda. Double pump once again. Tito Duke swings the ball out wide, and Tito didn't need to miss. He had two players on the outside. Uganda have gone quickly. They've lost the ball. The referee allows play to continue. That's a knock-on the floor there. Well, Tito had two men on the outside there. Just simple catch pass should have worked for that opportunity. There was a line break there. There was a slim chance to go and score once again. Remember, coming up is the Impala Floodlights, which will be culminating on the 1st of November. That same 1st of November. I'd like to welcome you, for those who will be able to make their way to the Gusii Stadium to watch Minto Sevens, 1st and 2nd of November. And in that same breath, remember, Africa Premier Sevens tournament coming your way 10th to the 12th of October at the Nyayo National Stadium as Kotal Watch comes round. Kenya have to release numbers on the outside. Even Michael cuts back, goes straight into contact. Tony is there to receive him. Michael takes his medicine. Tony O'War. No offside there. Darwin got excited. Sean Edwards tackling technique there. Ivan to his back line. Long pass, cut out pass. Strong effort there. The Kenyans battling hard, holding him up. The Ugandans battling to get to the floor. Ball is recycled. I'm sure that advantage hasn't expired. Michael exchanging passes there. An isolated Ugandan player on the floor, but the referee says the rack is formed. Hands off the ball. Long cutout pass. Good defense. Kenya staying strong on the defense. Uganda numbers on their feet for Kenya. Kenya have the ball. That is a turnover. Yes, it is a turnover. Player holding on the floor. Quick tap there. Collins Injera once again. Uganda not 10 meters. Collins Injera, that spells trouble. On the outside, Oliver Mangeni. Oliver Mangeni offloading it to Vincent Mose. Just like a bulb, a light bulb, they switch on and off. Try time, Kenya legends. Presence of mind by Collins Injera to quickly tap there. Was a player holding on the ball on the floor. Quick tap. Ugandans were in 10 meters. Collins Injera attacked the line. There was space ahead of him. But this time round, opted to pass out to Oliver Mangeni. Oliver Mangeni had Vincent Mose once again, giving a good value of his 80 minutes this afternoon. I believe Vincent Mose has raised his hand for that play of the match opportunity. I don't know what the match officials and of course the organizers will pick as Tito Duke adds the extra 2. And that is the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya have crossed that half-century mark. And Vincent Mose there with one more try, celebrating. That's for his late mom, Vincent Mose, bereaved a few weeks ago. And they're putting on the gloss, the lead, the cover on the performance this afternoon for the SportPesa Legends. The second leg of the 2025 SportPesa Legends comes to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Kenya Legends. A massive victory for the Kenya Legends. 51-18, the full-time score. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your commentator. My name is Walter Orangi. Thank you so much for making your time We've had a great afternoon of nothing but rugby. The Live Eye crew, the SportPesa team, and everybody else from the Nondis Legends want to thank you for making a date with us. And we hope you enjoy the rest